Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new episode of the Darrell Dukes Podcast. I am Darrell Dukes. Let's get started with this episode with no other than, once again, Donald J. Trump. Earlier this week, he held a news conference around 12:55 or so to announce a new member to his cabinet. And in typical Donald Trump fashion, he did not stick to the script whatsoever. He once again called CNN fake news. He called BBC fake news, even though the BBC is not here in America. It's based over in the UK. So basically, you calling not only the first 24-hour cable news network fake news, you calling a well-respected 24-hour news network based in the UK fake news as well. Oh man, that starts me to think that we should have declared our independence from England, for sure. Thanks, Trump. Anywho, let's see what else happened in the world of Trump. Calling news people fake news. Asking a reporter to set up a meeting with the Congressional Black Congress. Even though before he got inaugurated, they sent him a letter basically saying, "Hey Donald, Congressional Black Congress here, how you doing? We sent you a letter before you got elected, and we would love to meet with you at some given point. We're not that hard to find, just, go to Congress and try not to call politicians liars or piss them off. Well, scratch the pissing off part, he already did that. And, they'll be able to sit down with them." So, that's basically everything in the nutshell of what happened at that press conference. So, I'm not going to say we're going through detail by detail, because basically it's just Trump yelling at people. So, that's that. Next thing on our agenda here, the Grammys. Of course, everybody knows the Grammys. We're just a few days removed from the Grammys. And may I say, it was a nice, wonderful event. Now, I know that I was flipping between the Grammys and the Elimination Chamber, which, it was kind of tough. But luckily, I have the WWE Network, and I managed to see the main match. But I digress. Going back to the Grammys. Now, note, it was the 59th annual Grammys. It aired on the Columbia Broadcasting System, CBS. And it was Beyonce's first performance since announcing that she is bearing children, or to be more specific, twins. And what else happened? Adele basically did what anybody would do in live TV, try to do in live TV. Start over from the top after you mess up, dedicating something to George Michael, which I understand completely. Things happen. You gotta make sure you're in the right frame of mind. This is not easy. And you gotta, do it right and properly. Now, note, Adele won, if I'm not mistaken, Song of the Year or Album of the Year, one of the two. And basically, she's like, how the hell did I win this? This was supposed to be Beyonce's. And Adele, when she was on stage, she was basically, and again, I am paraphrasing this, how can I not win this award? This award goes to you, Beyonce, because you've given me motivation, especially with my black friends. And Beyonce was just standing there like, yes, I know, thank you. That's what probably was going to Beyonce's mind. Again, I'm just speculating. And basically, she broke the award in half, or the Grammy in half, and shared it with Beyonce. Now, the host, James Corden, oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. He was a good comedian. Good guy. Very good guy. He basically had a couple comedic moments. He did carpool karaoke, but he did a cardboard of the car, which CBS, again, this is what Corden claims, since he's legally mandated to hold that cardboard piece of a car, he was legally mandated to do carpool karaoke. But if you was watching the Grammys, you noticed some things outside of Adele starting over and 21 Pilots accepted awards in their underwear, which we was almost away from CBS getting another find. Hint, hint, Super Bowl with Janet Jackson's breast being exposed. There was a lot of mic issues, and those mic issues never got solved. And the president of the Grammys, I don't know the technical term, but we're going to go with that, said that this is like TV, things happen. No, if it happens once or twice, okay, we understand, but more than once, congratulations, you have a problem on your hands. So it was technical difficulties galore, people restarting, and all in all, it was still a good night. So y'all did good this year, Grammys. Let's just hope we keep the political stuff out for next year. In the world of news, changing topics, Josh Elliot. If you remember him, he was on ESPN, Sports Center, then he got moved over to ABC with Good Morning America. He was part of the winning anchor team thing that defeated the Today Show after Ann Curry got screwed over by NBC. And it was basically Josh Elliott, George Stephanopoulos, Robin Roberts, Sam Champion, and Larry Spencer. They were the team that defeated the Today Show after their 16-year dominance as being the number one news program. And again, CBS is a distant third, but we're not going to bash CBS because I respect CBS. It was originally reported that Josh Elliott was going to be move on to a predominant role doing long form journalism and features report, but that was not the case. On Monday morning, Josh Elliott basically says, "See you, CBS, and I am gone." Now note, Josh can't immediately go to another network because there's a thing in the TV business called breach of contract. So, and it's a big legal thing. Or non-compete, my apologies, non-compete. Basically, Josh Elliott can say, "See you, CBS, I'm going to go back home to ABC." Nope, can't do that right away. So he's got to sit out for at least a year until that non-compete clause is expired. And not to mention that he did a on-air goodbye from the production room at CBS. And apparently management wasn't too happy. Why? Because if you're going to do those things, you got to get approval from them first. So that was considered an on-air red flag, and Elliott's like, "Screw this, I am gone." So Josh Elliott, we wish you the best on your future endeavors, and this gives you the time to hang out more with Sam Champion, who's no longer with the Weather Channel after like 3 years and launching AMHQ and AMHQ Weekend. So happy tours, Josh Elliott. Hopefully you can do better soon. And closing out this edition of the Darrell Dukes Podcast, Nick Cannon. We all know who Nick Cannon is, former husband of Mariah Carey, father of their Mariah and Nick's two twin children. He is basically leaving America's Got Talent. Now note, he hosted America's Got Talent for 8 years. He was the show's third host behind Regis Philbin and Jerry Springer. And again, this is what Cannon claims. He was in violation of belittling the NBC brand with a racial joke, which management was not too happy with. And basically, he posted this on his Instagram, the statement, and I quote, "I love arts and entertainment too much to watch it be ruined by a controlling corporation or business." Now note, later on, via TMZ, Nick said that the show never meant that much to him anyway, and he was trying to lighten up the mood, and he's walking away from a lot of money because, again, America's Got NBC is basically the place for talent shows nowadays since American Idol went out the year. And there's some speculation that Ryan Seacrest, yes, the Ryan Seacrest, may be hosting America's Got Talent, but that will only remains to be seen at some given point or time. Quick programming note. On Tuesday, February 28th, that's when Donald Trump's expected to make his first State of the Union as President of the United States. We are planning to do two live shows, one at 8:30 before the State of the Union, and one at some given point after the State of the Union, to recap everything that Donald Trump may have or going to say to piss off somebody, and also throw some numbers that you're aware of. So that's a quick programming note. February 28th, a News Now Nation special report, State of the Union 2017. I will be anchoring that off of our Ustream page, which it's on the sound here on this, either on the SoundCloud YouTube page or on the YouTube SoundCloud page rather, or the YouTube page. So please stay tuned for that. But on that note, this has been the Darrell Dukes Podcast. I am Darrell Dukes, and until we meet again, friends, stay gold.